Hi, greetings you Team Pamela. Wagwan, hamjambo, habari gani? Happy day once again. It is another beautiful day, another beautiful hour. The day which the Lord has made, and here we are rejoicing, the children of God. Wagwan. So feel free to comment and share my videos, my people. Give me as many likes as possible. And welcome everyone. And I'm happy. There are some subscribers who have joined us. Thank you so much for choosing Pamela's World Kenya channel. And to my returning subscribers and my returning viewers, Wagwan, welcome. Thank you so much for the support. So now, before we jump to Muraseno, because we have Muraseno here, we have the sister in Poland here, we have the brother at the dancing grandma here, and we have Kohera. Wagwan, hola Kohera, hola. Lento Kohera, lento. Kohera made a revelation, something which I could not even believe. I just laughed because this my brother Kohera, sometimes he makes me laugh a lot. Kohera Wagwan, are you serious? Sometimes be serious for once, because you leave us in suspense. Why are you giving us things which are not complete? Kohera talked about Dimwango having a child, a daughter. Kohera, where is this girl? Where has this girl hidden the daughter? It might be true and it might not be true. I cannot say no and I cannot say yes. I am not in a position to say yes or to say no. If Kohera says so, so it is. Because Kohera is the dad, stepdad. He knows everything. These are his children, so he knows them. Despite him not staying with them in the same home, but he knows everything about Esther. Esther was his first wife. So Kohera, when Kohera speaks, we listen. Kohera, so where is this girl? Because this one also can confirm the behavior of Dimwango. If the daughter is there, or maybe there's something which happened, because you look at her, someone in your 20s, and the rush, the test, all this you're testing yourself as if you had a problem before. You know, there are some people who maybe they miscarry. There are some people who terminate their pregnancies. I'm not saying she did that, but for someone to go that extra mile going to check her wombs in her 20s speaks volume. Speaks volume, because why would you worry? You are still very young, and you've not known many men according to the age. You are in your 20s. So there should not be a problem. There should not be a problem at all. Unless maybe if someone has done something in their lives, like maybe giving birth and now she has taken time before conceiving, that also can be alarm, and maybe abortion or termination of babies or whatever. So that one also can bring such kind of insecurities, and then can make someone to go and start doing these tests. So Kohera said that Dee had a baby girl. She should tell us where the baby is, because when someone loves you, in case if it is true she have a baby, then the husband should know, so that she can just be okay and be married with the baby. Same to the man. If the man also has a baby or a child somewhere else, also is good for the wife to know, rather than hiding this thing. Because you find in the society, people who hide their children, if it comes to be in the open, it can shake the relationship. So we are going to see that where Kohera is saying, oh, she has a daughter. And also, I read in one of my comments before watching Kohera Senior. And thank you so much, my people, because sometimes you make me go and look for other videos which I did not have things to talk about. Because one of you out there, you know yourselves, you've always been feeding me with things which I need to talk about. You care about my channel, you care about me. Thank you so much. I don't want to name your name, but you know yourself, because you always refer me. Go check this one. Like now, this issue of Dee having a baby girl. If it were not for you, I would not have known, because sometimes I'm busy. I don't go check other reactors, because you are here and there, you are here and there. So some videos can pass you. But thank you so much. When I went there, I watched it, and I just said, no, we are going to check it. So we are going to check on that, and then we move to David Jr. asking Mwita questions which you wonder, oh, Mwita, you were here last night alone. You were here, you are the one who cooked. Imagine the one who is asking all these questions You are here alone. Grandma was drunk. You are the one who was cooking. You are left with me here. Your mother called mom, left your dad for how many years? Your dad has been cooking for himself how many years? And you have audacity to ask me such kind of thing. Why is it that even if you are helping this family? This is where I don't understand this boy. You are too young to ask such kind of questions. There are questions which are beyond you. You should not. Okay, you are helping me. But you can't come and start asking me, Pamela, where did you grow up? What happened to your life? I start going back, even things which I've forgotten. Are you being beaten at night? Look at such kind of question. David Juna is asking Wita, is dancing grandma beating you at night? The one who is asking beating you at night, we've been seeing fractures from the mom. Has he ever made such a video asking the mother, Mother, are you being beaten at night? Imagine someone like that, this boy. I don't think then that he knows what he's doing. You know, sometimes people are, and the way he bragged, oh my goodness, the way this boy bragged. This boy is talking about he doesn't know traditions. African traditions. He doesn't know African traditions. The reason why he doesn't know tradition of African, because he's been traveling a lot. This boy just went to South Africa once. And Tanzania here, where he went with a friend. What happened, we don't know. One drop, we don't know. So, going to Tanzania and going to South Africa just once makes him not to understand the traditions in the village. You know, he travels a lot. Oh my goodness. We're going to see that. And then again, in Poland, this girl, your empress, the newlywed, talking about it is Africans who have a problem. African has problem. When you go to other people's countries, you don't behave yourself. You have inferiority complex. You just think those people, all whites, are talking about you. So we bring problems on our own because she's not an African now. This girl who is yapping. I made a video where I said life is a journey, it's like marathon. And I talked about that. It is marathon. She has just started the marathon. She has not even finished one. She has just even 100 meters, not yet. But she knows even the whole field. She knows the field. She knows the bumps. But with her, she has already covered the field and knows everything. And she has not even finished 100 meters. But she talked about the whole thing. So I just want her to relax and take it easy, because these people, you see these people loving her this way. Let's just be honest. You see white people loving her that way. What will make them love her that way? Let me just ask, why? What will make them love her that way? Because she is the sunshine. She is the blessing of that home. The sister-in-law is saying, I will do whatever you say. For someone to say, I will do whatever you say, there's a lot into that. Now the sister wants to get married in Africa. She wants an African man. And the lady is there up and down looking for an African man for the sister-in-law. The husband also now, the YouTube channel is now giving shout out every now and then. Subscribe to my husband's channel. Now your daughter, your sister, your in-law, whatever you call her, is campaigning for the husband. You look at the husband when the hair was being done or removed from her head with the help of the mother and the other mother-in-law and the sister-in-law. You look at the husband is very lazy, just sleeping, very young boy, very young. The girl is in charge now. The ATM is working now. It started working. We saw the ATM buying the wines now, taking to the birthday. Because these people with the birthdays and these meetings, they are not small. There will be such meetings every now and then. Even I heard the sister-in-law saying, I will also invite you. Because they know when they invite her, wine is coming, because the ATM is there. The other time when they went to police safari, she was the ATM. This time round, she'll be their ATM. And that's why they love her, not because she has done something. If she had no money with the love, nobody would have accepted her. They would be looking at her with weird faces. Who laughs like this? But because the love pays, so they just embrace her. We're going to see all that. And then, because today we were roaming around, going to Kohera, going to David Jr., going to Muraseno. Now we are in Muraseno. And this is now where our receipt is going to start. Muraseno and Daniel. You remember Daniel is the one who Muraseno campaigned for to get a motorbike which carries Muraseno. It's like Muraseno just bought his own motorbike. So this Daniel, back home, you people, you understand, people are not living that good life. People are struggling, and people just depend on farming. And you look at the land which Muraseno is taking from the villagers, it's like in the near future, these people will not even have something to eat. Because whenever he walks nowadays, he's just eyeing for the grass. Even when you have a land next to him, he has to check. This land has grass. I just want to bring my horses here. I will talk to the owner to bring my horses here. These are people whom you cannot even step in their land. You can never step in these people's land. But now the fact that he bought Appaloosas, he thinks that he has bought Appaloosas to the community. He would have been ready before buying these things, let me just say. You don't start business like that, then you come and disturb the villagers with your horses. And the moment people will say no, because when they step on the ground like this, to be honest, horses, cows, and goats, they're not good to be stepping on the soil, people who are cultivating. The moment they step on it all the time, they make the land not to be fertile, because the land will be very hard now. And you can imagine how horses steps on the land. So these people, there are some people who will agree, but there are some who will not accept their land to be used. Even if leasing, there are some who are not going to allow that. Because the moment you say no, it's going to be a problem. But now he's using these horses to bring problems or to get problems from the neighbors. Now, this man called Muraseno, who was not ready with the horses, but just bought them because there was money which rewarded himself from grandma's project, now want to take advantage, or has already taken advantage of Daniel's family. Imagine you want something from someone, you want a land, you want to lease with your friend. You see, this bike is not your friend who bought Daniel. It's one of the subscribers. It's not the person, your partner, even not you, but another different person is the one who bought this motorbike to Daniel. But now this bike, ever since this bike was bought, made Daniel to be vulnerable. He doesn't have a voice anymore. Whatever Muraseno says, it has to be like that. Muraseno is now making decisions for them. Someone coming to lease your land, because he didn't pay them anything. It's just a matter of, I want to plow this, I plant, we harvest, after 3 months, then you start from there. Already calculating the amount which Daniel is going to get, $1,000. Imagine this man with $1,000. Even in hay, in 3 months, $1,000. Already he has calculated. How sure is he that the hay is going to do well there? How sure? This is a place where they had never planted hay ever since the world was created. They are going to try it for the first time. He has already calculated the amount of money which Daniel is going to get there. Do you know why he's doing this? He's tempting this boy. He's tempting this boy and blindfolding this boy to not worry about the land, because in the near future, this is going to be Muraseno's land. Already he has taken it. We know his games, we know his schemes, we know him. We know him even more than he knows himself. So he took the land with a friend, went there, never gave even these people chance, Daniel and family chance, even to at least also speak their mind, because now they are voiceless, they cannot talk. The bike was bought for them. Now the boss is around now. Muraseno just decide for you. He decide for his people. And decision making for his people, that is what has brought him a lot of problems with his workers, because he doesn't let you talk. He doesn't let you at least express yourself. He makes decision for you. Like now, you want this land. Already, instead of maybe planting this hay for these people, let Daniel harvest first. Let him harvest and know that, okay, this land which I'm giving these people, will I get these things which he's talking about? Let the owner first try. Not you, the first 3 months you are plowing and then you are taking everything. And you know this land, these people have been using this land. They are leasing them for people, at least they get something small because they are just farmers. This is where they get soap, they get everything through this. But now you've come, you've taken it. You can imagine the land, the size of the land which they have taken. And he didn't even give them time at least to think. Already the tractor is there. And planning for them. He's the one who is planning for them. Because when they invade you, they come to your house, they confuse you. Now they have confused Daniel. And as we've seen that land, it has gone just like that. Let's start seeing the receipt, because you cannot start calculating something which you've never done. He has planted hay in Jamaican uncle's place. Did it do well? It didn't do well. Okay. So now if he didn't do well, how is Daniel going to get like at least $1,000? He has planted hay on this other place where now he's putting the stable. Did it do well? It did not, because the land is not used to such kind of grass. So you cannot start calculating things which you've never seen. You've never done before. You cannot do business like that. You cannot count the chicken before the egg is hatched or eggs are hatched. You cannot. But Muraseno count. Reason for his counting is to make this person feel like, okay, I'm going to get something. I'm going to get something. Let me just give this man. After taking this land, we are here. One day you'll come and tell us, this land is gone. There's no day Muraseno will give back this land to the owner. That is now the time. They will fall out and he will come here and start calling Daniel ungrateful. He will come here and call him ungrateful.
Guys, we are here. We are farming. We are at Daniel's home. Yes, Daniel. Daniel, say hello.
Hello, guys.
Yes.
My people.
Daniel now is a farmer.
Yeah.
Yes. I have convinced Daniel to be a serious farmer. So me and Daniel and the family, especially Daniel and his dad, we want Daniel to be farming hay and we'll be buying from him. So this is what is going on here. Me and my brother Ben, we agreed that we help Daniel to prepare land. Daniel, maybe we go this way. Me and Daniel, we agreed we prepare land and we do everything the first round. Then we harvest after 3 months. Then from there, Daniel and his family will now take charge to maintain the farm, to harvest and sell us hay. In other words, Daniel now, we will be buying hay from him. But the first round, we will get it because we are spending money to do all these projects. Yes. Yeah, this is very good, Daniel. And your land is very soft. Shambeni iko sawa. Habari rafiki yangu.
They agreed with the friend or the partner. And the person whom they are taking land from is Daniel, very vulnerable. He has no voice because he was bought for a motorbike, so he has nothing to say here. So the fact that, we are preparing the land for Daniel, you're not preparing the land for Daniel. You are preparing the land for yourself, for your horses. It is not about Daniel. If it was about Daniel, you would have let Daniel harvest first. But because you think you are so clever, sometimes you might think people are stupid out here. That Daniel whom you are now looking at and seeing is maybe voiceless. One day, if you go with your tricks like this, he will not take it. And that is the time now you will fall out with Daniel. So Muraseno and the friend have taken the lands of Daniel. Big plot, big. In Nyabohase there is no population. I think that's why they have big lands like this. They have huge lands. So Muraseno is taking them one by one. One by one. One day, whatever he said before, I will remove you from here and I will take everything. Muraseno and family, they are going to take the all of Nyabohanse. If people are not careful, how can one start business before checking everything? Now he goes here and there, disturbing people with his horses. Now making this land for Daniel. You are not making it for Daniel. You are not preparing for Daniel. This is just another scheme because he's trying. He thinks he's more clever. That is what I can say. He is using this family. He's using this family big time because this is a planting time. This is a time when farmers are preparing their land so that they can farm. Even if maybe they were leasing this land to other people, but at least they were getting something. With hay, it is not certain. It's something which they have never done, so they might go at a loss. They might go at a loss. Where will they be getting money now to buy maize if the hay does not do well? Maybe if it will not do well. They would have wasted like a whole year. You see? So Muraseno is just trying. Because if maybe the hay which he planted at Jamaican Anchor did well, you might say, oh, okay. Hey, this even here is going to do better. The one which he planted there at his table, you might say, oh, okay. Hay is doing good in Nyabohanse. But you've never tested hay in this soil of Nyabohanse. We have different soils. The one which in Nakuru is different from the soil in Nyabohanse. So it is not 100% that hay is going to do well there. Whenever he walks and sees the land, he just says, oh, I just want to talk to these people to give me this land so I can graze my horses. No. Don't gag people with your horses. Do not, because this will make you fall out with many people. He will come here and start saying, oh, I wanted my horses to graze here and these people denied me access. Okay, people will not allow because of the steps which the horses will make in the ground will make the land to be very hard. It will make it not to be fertile. That one we know. If you are a farmer out there, you know. Comment there if I'm right or wrong.
Sagati tumechunga na yeye karibu kong sino burongo sagati were mga muroro onda ari narinya tarisha gakego ndarigi bikondo muyu huyu sagati tumechunga na yeye sikoni hapo ngambo hapo hivi wangu ni wapi sagati hiyo naona hapo chini sagati najua. Guys, this young man here, when I was a young boy, we used to chase monkeys with him. Me and him, we used to do that. And it's good to see him here at Daniel's place. Daniel, this is...
Young man is someone over 40. You look at Muraseno at that time, he's also over 40. And he's still calling himself young man. He's about to call him young boy. He's about to call him or himself young boy because he doesn't grow. So you saw the land is being made, being prepared. This is the land which Muraseno now have taken. It breaks my heart to see this family doing this to families in the village. It is very sad.
Your land, how will your family eat? Because guys, our deal is this. Me, Ben, which is my business partner, we plant, we farm, we do everything. We plant the seeds, we do all that. We harvest the first round. Then from there, Daniel now and his family takes over. Because after every 3 months, we should be able to harvest. And then Daniel will be selling that hay to us. We are aiming at 600 bales. 600 bales, and one goes for 250 Kenyan shillings. That is the standard price all over around Kenya. That could be around 100,000 plus. So after every 3 months, you're expecting Daniel to be earning at least $1,000 from this farm, because otherwise the father rents. How much does your father rent this farm for? For 6 months. 6 months. Akikodisha mahindi, 16,000. So if the dad rents the entire farm that we are farming for 6 months, they give him $130, and he has to wait for 6 months for them to finish the contract. So guys, you understand that? Otherwise, the dad has to rent the farm for 6 months for $130, This is 16,000 Kenyan shillings, and he has to wait for 6 months. Then from there again, he has to rent. So for us, we are coming up with a new way where Daniel, after we do the first 3 months, Daniel can easily be getting $1,000 from this farm to support his kids. I don't know if people want to see your mom. That is Daniel's mom. Mama salimia watu
A home where Muraseno and the siblings have now landed or jetted. That home, they'll make sure they finish all your land, all of it. Look at Muraseno. He thinks he's so clever, trying to calculate the bales which are going to come out of that land. The amount of money which Daniel is going to get from this land. They are going to harvest first and then they'll hand it over to Daniel. What if it will not do well? Because how sure are you? How sure are you? You cannot tell. You can't tell how many bales you are going to get there. You tried it in Jamaican uncle land, it didn't work. In your stable, it didn't work. So this is the reason why Muraseno said, we are not paying anything, we are not doing anything, we are just farming, and then we'll see. Because don't think he's not stupid. This is someone who has done a lot to people, so he knows exactly what he's doing. And this is the reason why he didn't want to buy the land. He never wanted to buy the land, because if he wanted to buy the land, he would have bought the land. So let the land be yours. You get the hay, not get, that is your problem. But because he doesn't want to buy, he doesn't know whether he's going to harvest the hay. That's why he's pretending that we are just preparing the land, then we harvest the first 3 months, because he wants to see if hay can be found there. So if hay will not be there, these people would have gone at a loss, because what are they going to get? What are they going to sell to Muraseno? What will they sell? Because if there's no hay, there's no hay. But they'll go at a loss because they never lease their land to people who maybe would have given them something to eat. Because you heard him talking about what are you going to eat now that you are doing this. Daniel didn't give an answer because he doesn't know. Muraseno like to manipulate. He's manipulating him. He's talking this way, talking that, cornering him. So he can't even get any answer or something to say. So those lands are gone. I'm telling you, they are gone. You'll not see those lands again, I'm telling you. So I won't put much about Muraseno. That is Muraseno for now with the land. Because it was just about the land, went to Daniel's home, checked where they are sleeping, saw the sister and the brother. Now he wants the sponsors for them. So this is the way of him gaining. He will come in the name of sponsor, but at the end of the day, he's the one who is going to gain there. Okay, children will be taken to school, which is okay, but who will gain there is him. Because this way, he gets sponsors and he gets money. That's why he always bring children in his conversation, so that people can be sending money through him for people to go to school. And at that time, also is gaining. So it is just a calculation, well-calculated scheme.
Minded people, and they love people regardless of race, regardless of your skin color. Because I don't know, but this should be a topic for another time. A lot of you reach out and say, oh, those people, you know, they are, I don't want to use that word, it's even such a bad word, racist. Trust me, actually the way I think is, it's we Africans who are like that. Because if you don't want to live where, if you come to other people's country, you gotta sink in, you gotta appreciate, you know, and the fact that you look different, people will look at you, people will be interested, it's normal. But if that offends you, then be in Africa where everybody looks like you, so you don't stand out, you're not special in any way, okay? Special in any way to me, like you are standing out, maybe by your skin color or your physical appearance.
This girl has not seen anything. So these are racist. You think it started today or it started with you? When people say it is there, these are people who have witnessed it. You've not seen anything yet. These people are still milking your money. Wait until your money goes dry. That is now when you'll see what you've just said. Because you think you are different from African. It is not about adapting. It is not about accepting. It is something which is in their mind. You want to say that Africans, they don't know what they are doing. When they go to other people's countries, they don't fit. So that is what you are trying to say. Now you know how to adapt and you know how to fit. One day you'll make a video out of it. You calm down. You don't know these people. How many Africans have you seen in that place? How many Africans? Huh? Why do you think they are not there? The fact that you are in that home, you just went the other day, you have refused to leave that home. Huh? You married. It's not that you got married. It is you who married in that home. So you see, like now, it is Africans who have a problem. When I start talking about such issues, I feel like I want to go to Poland and I'm not violent by someone who is just talking rubbish. It is not the first time, it is not the second time. It's something which she's been repeating every now and then. How many times she's been talking about being an African is not something she would maybe. She went to Africa because of, she went in spirit. Now she's talking about RACIST, not out there. It is not there. It is not something which is there. So the people who have been complaining, they are just lying. Because you will not come across it, so you think it is not there. Stop your nonsense. Stop your nonsense. If you are married there, you want to stay in Poland, stay in peace. Get something to do. Fold the clothes. Get something to do. Sometimes take a rest and sleep. You are in your honeymoon. You talk too much. Sometimes you don't even have anything to document. Talking of such, those are sensitive things you don't need to talk about. There are people who have suffered because of that. And people are still suffering, not only in Poland, in different countries. People are suffering. Go to the United States, people are suffering because of that. And here you are sitting there now trying to say it is Africans who have problems. Because of our skin color. Even black is a color. But that thing is in their mind. It is not about the color. It is in their mind. So you think you're going to remove that thing in their mind because you're married to this Pietro. So you think you're going to erase that thing. It will never be erased. If that thing was not there, then you'll be finding Africans there. They are not there because they don't like to be mistreated. Cook for them. Be their maid and give them your money. But do not talk about Africans whenever you open your mouth. Do not, please. It is very sad. Something which is affecting many people in the world, you are thinking it is not there. It is about Africans. We are the problem. So you are not an African. Your brother, on the other hand, always speak like that. Another one is saying, oh, because I've not been around, that's why I don't know tradition. You need treatment. You have a problem. You have a problem. Someone might think you are okay. There are people out here. Do not think maybe if someone is making money, they are okay. Not everybody is okay out here. There are some people who need checkup. Do you think if it were not for the money which you are showering them with, they will take your laugh? They will not. They will not. They will be looking at you like, who is this now? The way you are laughing, like a typical, let me just say, like a typical African now, not just an African, like a typical. Do you think they can take that if there's not, if you are not buying them? You are buying them. That's why they're giving you that chance of you laughing. Like if it were not so, if the brother or the husband had money, you would not even be close to them. You would not. You would not even be talking. You come on. You shut up. Shut up. So let's see what she's trying to tell us again here. Talking about Polish. Polish country is very safe. So I don't know whether Nyabohansa is the worst place. I don't know. Let's continue hearing this girl.
Again, and you come here, you will stand out automatically. No apologies. But if you don't like it, if you don't like people looking at you, feeling like, oh, these people are being bad, then please live in Africa, where everybody looks like you. That's what I always say. If you feel uncomfortable somewhere, just because you look different, you're black and everybody's white, go where you feel you could be comfortable.
Who are you to tell people what to do? Who are you to tell people what to do? Because you've been traveling. So that makes you think that you can sit there and try to lecture people. Who are you? What do you know? You know nothing. You know nothing. That's why you are yapping. They are sensitive topics which you don't even need to sit down and talk about. If you've not witnessed them, just calm down and thank God, because there are people who have really suffered out here. So do not just open your mouth. Take care of the husband and the dogs in peace.
Today we didn't have a video because it was all about family. These people love family. Polish people are really family oriented. This country is safe. You know, I'm like, oh my God, like what a beautiful place to be. What a safe country. Really safe, people are friendly, and it all depends on how you see life. I could be seeing a 6, you could be seeing a 9. So it depends from which angle and what your mind is all about.
This girl with her delusion, talking about Poland is safe. Oh, what a country. This country is safe. These people are family oriented. So how do you know it is safe? Are you a government officer or what? How do you measure? How do you know? The fact that you were with your family members and you went back home and slept, so that makes it safe. There's no safe place in the world. There's no safe place in the world. That one I can tell you for free. And there's no peace in the world until the prince comes down here. That is now when he will remove his people, and then people can be in peace. But until then, there is no peace. And there will never be peace. And there will be no place which you can say this place is safe. It is only safe before you get into trouble. How do you define the safeness of Poland? The fact that you are married there, so it's safe? Oh, these people are family oriented. Of course. Out here, even in Kenya, people are family oriented. It's only your family who are not family oriented. You people who sideline your elder sister. The reason why you are seeing these people family oriented, they get together, they eat together, they love each other, which you don't have in your family. So do not think every family is like your family. So it is not about Poland. It is not about Poland. It is about the home and individual. Like you, your mind in your home is about land, how to grab land. You don't have time for yourself. You don't have time for your family. You look at David Jr., he's been fighting Mura ever since. You look at Winnie, you've always sidelined her. You want to give birth to children, after you want your children to go and play with Maisha, who is in Argentina, but Winnie has children there. Someone asked you about that question and you passed it. You never wanted to answer that. You think we don't follow you? We follow you. Because when you are asked genuine questions, you always avoid that. People are family oriented out here. If you are not, it is a family where you are coming from. This lady has found this family getting together, having this get together thing, which they don't have back home. Back home, even the father does not eat with them, even when there is visitors. You'll never find their father sitting. Always in the garden, always in the shamba. Another sister-in-law who came from Argentina, eating in the bedroom, plus their brother. Another brother waking up in other people's homes. A sister who, when she comes home, she's treated like a house girl. So she has never spotted or seen a family who sits together and talk with one voice. She has never seen. And that is the reason why she's talking about these people are family oriented. Out here, people are family oriented. It is only about your family. A family who sideline their daughter or their sister or their whatever. You don't want to mention your sister. You don't want to show even where your sister stays. These people, look, even the house where you are staying, it's not a house in a good standard. But because they love each other, you can still film. Why didn't you show people where your sister stays? What do you fear? If you can show the house in Poland and you are in Europe, showing such a house and you are in Europe, then you could have shown people your sister's home in Africa. Because people know that in Africa, people suffer, so there would be no problem then. But if you can show people such a house where you are living in Europe, and you could not do that to your sister, so it is you who is not a family oriented, because you are embarrassed to show where your sister stays. That's why you are not close to your sister. Whenever your sister talks to you, your sister talks to you like someone who fears you, like you are her boss somehow. We've seen all these things. How many times you've seen Muraseno with the gathering, birthdays? You don't call your sister's children. So you are not family oriented, not everybody is not family oriented. It is your family. All you care about is grabbing land. You don't have time for each other. All you care is about is taking which one should I take next, which one should I take next, and having grudges with people, having grudges with villagers. That one you cannot find in many homes. So unless you stop these ones in Kenya here, don't carry it to those people, because you might go there and bring this division which you have in your home. So please, if you say they are family oriented, do not bring your things to them. Do not take your Nyabohanse or Ondari's behavior in a family who have been staying together. You see now the way they relate well, so do not take your problem there. Okay, so that is that. We are going to take one place where when she was being when they were making her hair or removing the rasta, we call them rasta. She was asking for the husband's phone. She really asked for that phone. The husband never wanted to give her that phone. The husband is still having checking, what did I do? Is he still talking to other ladies or what is happening? Because for her to demand that phone like that, and then the husband talked with the sister in their language. What did your daughter or your sister say? Can someone tell me what they are saying? Because now she was lost and she felt jealousy a lot inside there. There was something which was cooking. The husband never wanted to give her the phone. Let's see that part, then we move to the junior.
Okay, my hair as we get to talk. I wish I was able to read the comments. Maybe I'll read. Baby, where is your phone, please? Read okay, I'm waiting. I want to use his phone to read the comments because far away. Hello, everybody. Cheers. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the live stream. We're catching up. We're from swimming. My face looks so pale because of the, how do you call it? The chlorine in the swimming pool, but still so good. So we just arrived here. We had nice dinner, courtesy of Mwikohani and Micha, and we really appreciate it. It was so delicious. So now, before we head home, I asked Micha to help me take down my braids because, yes, it's due time. I'll be getting a new hairstyle this weekend. Okay, so I'm doing the hair as we catch up with you guys. So we're gonna do some Q&A questions. If you have some few questions you wanna ask my sister-in-law or me, feel free, and she's gonna be answering as we undo the hair. Baby, please help me your phone. I wanna use his phone to read the comments. So as you're joining, please hit that like button. Thank you for those who are hitting the like button. So please hit the like button as you join in. Catch up with us live.
Coś jeszcze tu porządkacie? Można, masz
Nagraj teraz jeszcze jeden, ale Piotrek, odpal. Can anybody understand what they are saying? Nobody. Then I'm waiting for your phone.
I'm going.
Because I want to read the comments. I'm not able to read the comments from here.
Should I give up? Or should
I have really responsible job. I never done. Maybe on the future. Not so close. Yeah, just do a little bit down because my hair is long now.
Okay.
Yeah. Not so close because we might end up chopping it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much.
Because she asked for this phone, the man was very hesitant, never wanted to give his phone because you never know what can pop in that phone. So he didn't want to give Dee the phone because Dee wanted just the man's phone. Dee, who has different phones, many phones, but just wanted the man's phone. Knowing she's alive and cornered the husband, I want to use your phone to read the comment, you see? And then the husband was very hesitant. They talked with the sister. with the language sign behind D, and then they talked in their language. And that is now when D came and asked, can anybody understand what they are saying? Because that one, she felt like now they were talking about her. Of course, they were talking about her. The husband never wanted to give the phone because who knows, maybe there's some unfinished business out there. She's trying to tell the one who maybe was on the picture, my friend, I moved on, such kind of thing. So giving the phone just like that, he was very hesitant. So you yapping, oh yeah, let Peter first finalize, finish with the old wounds or old issue before you going to his phone, because you might get something which might make you come back to Kenya. Because you just married the other day, or you just knew him just yesterday. Maybe he's been having girlfriend, and those girlfriends, after hearing that he got married, there are some messages which they are still sending. Others are not okay, others are not taking it well. So he's trying to at least defend you or protect you. But you are insisting, I want to use your phone. I want to use your phone. That's why they were talking behind you with the sister. And then they switched in their language. So you see that? Do not chase them. Do not chase them because you don't know this man. You don't know him. So I saw that. I said, all right. Anyway, let's move to David Jr. and see what we can get there.
Just here at home. And he has been always working hard in the farm, going to the fields to work hard for people's farms. And that is their way of life. And lots of people, they have been always asking me, Davy, does Mwita go through violence during maybe time that I'm not here? Let me ask him such question. Mwita, kuna wakati ulikuwa, actually there is a time that I was creating video and he wasn't sober, and he used to, when someone is not sober, he can speak everything that he feels like. He said like at times he's being beaten, I don't know what. So let me just ask him that question, though it's very sensitive, but I'm just trying to be me, Mwita, kuna wakati tulikuwa mimi nafanya kazi hapa, tukasikia ukisema wakati mwingine unapitia mateso ya kuchapwa usiku. Ni ukweli? Nataka tu niambie ukweli. Ni ukweli?
Ya kuchapwa? Hapana. Ila kitu ambacho kinanisibu kwa moyo wangu, naomba hata nikiseme hata na kwa ukweli wa Mungu.
So Mwita says, guys, about being beaten, it's a no. But there is something that always triggers his heart big time. And he says he wants to open up. Kitu hicho ni kigani? I'm asking Mwita.
Look at who is now trying to interview Mwita, David Jr., asking Mwita if he's being beaten at night. Because what I've come to realize about David Jr., the way he's carrying Mwita, this is husband and wife. They have been there for 26 years. Forget about the house which you are building to them. You didn't go there to start digging them or to start maybe loving another and leave another, because now your subscribers, all the time they're saying they are building a house because of Mwita. And when you are building a house because of Mwita, Mwita is married to this lady. So you should not always be saying, oh, because of Mwita we are doing this. It is because of the family, husband and wife. If it's because of Mwita, then remove Mwita and go build a house for Mwita somewhere else, because it is not good to come in this home. These people have been living in harmony. They have been living in peace. It doesn't matter, each family has their own problems. But all the time you see like David Jr. always carry Mwita, always thinking Mwita is being maybe mistreated in this home, being done what. If this lady didn't take Mwita, you would not be knowing Mwita. This lady did a good job all these years. You saw how Mwita was. She took care of Mwita, him in her home. And you can imagine to bring such a person in your home and you have children. Grandma has really protected Mwita. She's been there for Mwita. So now David thinks like now interviewing Mwita, oh, is you being beaten at night? I don't think such kind of question this boy should be asking Mwita. While he's home, the father beats his mother every now and then. He once broke her arm. Did you question your dad? Did you interview your dad? What are you doing, you? Did you interview your dad? What are you doing? When your brother was battering Rocio, did you interview your brother? Why is it easy to go and ask or interview other people and leaving the things which are happening in your home? Your home is in a mess, and then now you want the world to know what grandma is doing to Mwita. Even those people whom you are telling, they have their problems out there. I don't think this was right. And another thing he was asking Mwita, you've been suffering, oh, you are cooking. How many times have your dad cooked? When your mom was in school for how many years? Like 40 years. Refused to get transferred to come back home. Your dad has been cooking for himself, always in the shamba or in the farm. Who knows what makes him be in the farm every now and then, if it is not mistreatment? If it is not mistreatment, what makes him not even eat with the family when the family are seated together? All the gathering we've seen there, we've never seen him sitting there. Why can't you put your house in order before going and stooping your nose on other people? You want to look good, but home, things are in a mess. Not right. Because I've seen this one many occasions. All the times he carries Mwita like a baby. He always try to find problem with grandma. All the times he want to make grandma to look like grandma is mistreating Mwita. Mwita is not a child. Mwita is not a child, and you look at Mwita sometimes the way he's changing. It's not easy to stay with such a person also, because like now then he changes. It's like someone who has, I don't know. So respect grandma. Where they have come with Mwita is far. No one should come and start now questioning or interviewing them. Where did you come from, or all these things? I don't think that is something one should sit down and start asking. You ask questions at hand, not where people came from or where they're heading to. Talking about, Mwita, when Mwita married grandma had other children. How about your mom? What is this boy talking about? How about your mother? Shameless man. So that is what I saw there. Shameless man. Even if it is helping someone, you shouldn't go that far. You are becoming a nuisance into that home. Fill that house and go home. At least start another project somewhere else. We are tired of this. Even grandma is also tired. She cannot enjoy herself. She cannot even maybe try that because everybody in the village they are drinking liquor. Even this Mwita whom he is carrying like a baby drinks all the time. But when grandma does something now, it is all over. Oh, grandma is bad. Grandma is mistreating Mwita. Grandma is this. Oh, my supporters are just the reason why this house is here. My supporters are supporting Mwita. Oh, blah blah. Don't divide those people, because you didn't find Mwita on the street. You found Mwita with the wife. So let the wife and the husband, when it was come to was, let them solve their issues. You build the house, you finish building, go and get another project. Otherwise, thank you so much, my people. Thank you so much for being my loyal subscribers. That is all I had for today. God bless you all. Shower me with the likes and subscribe to the channel. See you again in my next video, God willing. Bye.